guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Audrey Rose and it is a Vlogmas day 2. Today I wanted to show you guys how I made my Vlogmas intro because I made it on a whim the other day and I think it looks really good. It looks like something I would pay for. So if you haven't made your Vlogmas intro yet, I got you. I'm about to show you how I did mine. It took me a couple hours, but now I feel like as I go through it, I can kind of show you what I did and show you my little tips and tricks. But before we start, I just wanted to update you guys on where we left off yesterday. Honestly, I had like such a long day. I didn't do anything. I just worked and I was so tired. I did not want to go back to the store to get more stuff for the Christmas tree. So we'll probably just finish that tomorrow. I really am like so exhausted. I just want to go to bed, but I'm gonna show you guys how I made my Vlogmas intro real quick. So let's get right into it. First, I want to tell you I do have Canva Pro. Canva Pro is like, I don't remember the price. I think it's like $9 or $13 a month. And then I also pay for this site called Epidemic Sound. And this is where you get all your royalty-free music. All the free music that you want to post on YouTube is here. So I just went to Christmas and I just searched through here and found the song that I liked. And this is also $9 or $13 a month. I can't remember exactly. So the first thing I did was I went to uploads. I uploaded media and this is where I uploaded the song. So it should be an audio right here. It's called Cranberry by Ballpoint. And you just click upload media, you find the file and you upload it into Canva and then you drag it over here and it should just like pop in here. But because of editing purposes, I'm not going to put the song in there just so it's not like annoying us the whole time. The second thing I did was I went to Elements. I typed in snow. And then I went to videos, and this is where I found my little snow background. Isn't it so cute? I was like, yes, I love this. So after that, I wanted to add those photos of myself that I had on the left hand here. So I went to uploads. I already had them uploaded into Canva, but all you have to do is click upload media. And let me find them. It was this one. And it was, let's see, this one. So from here, I click edit image, background remover, and then I do the same here, background remover. There we go. I'm gonna position them where I want them to go. And then from here, I went to edit image, shadows. I did a glow. And then you click again. I put the size pretty much almost all the way up to like a 30. And then I changed the color to white. And I'm gonna do the same for both pictures. Edit image, shadows, glow, click again. Size up to 30 or whatever, and then click the white, click apply. And I don't know what Canva's doing, but sometimes it's slow. It's really not meant for like doing all of this. There we go. So we have our photos there, and you can kind of play with that how you want to, just to see, you know, how you want your photos. You can move them around, do different pictures, whatever you want to do, boo. From here, I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to split it. But when this pops up, I want this to like flash a little bit. So I'm going to do the animate. And this one I had on a neon animation like that. And then this one I had as a fade in animation. So this is what it's gonna look like. It's being like really glitchy right now. There you go. You can see what it's gonna look like. So the next part we want to do is we want to pop in our logo. So I'm going to add text. I just click add a heading, and make sure you're on the second clip for this part so that it pops in at a different time. Audry Rose. I'm going to change it to my logo font, and then I'm going to change it to the color white, and we're gonna make that real big so everybody can see it, like so. Make it just a little bit smaller, I think. There we go. And this one I want it to pop in as well, so I'm gonna animate it and click neon. And then another thing I like to do is go to effects and do lift. I pretty much do this on all my text, so it has that little shadow behind it. So that's what that looks like. Let's start from the beginning so you can see. So those pop in, and then a few seconds later that pops in, but you see how the pictures went away? I didn't like that, so I really had to figure out how to like finesse that in Canva so that the pictures wouldn't like go away and then pop back in. So what I did is you go down here to transition, click add transition, dissolve, and I set it up to 1.3 seconds, and that got rid of that little See, I don't mind that that one kind of pops back, like it matches with this more than it did before. Before it was like really super choppy, but see how it all kind of like just flashes at the same time? I think that looks really cool. So after that, I'm going to split this clip. So right click, split. I'm just gonna make this shorter for video purposes, but you really want these to match the beat of your song. From here, I'm going to delete these photos. And the reason I split it and keep this is because I don't want the background or the text to change. I want it to be in the same place. So I just split it and keep working from there. So the next part we're gonna do is this little phone section where I added the Instagram stuff. So the first thing I did was I went to Elements. I typed iPhone. I actually typed iPhone. And then I used this one here. So I'm gonna move this into the position I want. And then I tilted it a little bit. I think about a 7-degree tilt. So the next thing I did was I went on my phone on Instagram and I just took a screen recording of me scrolling on Instagram. And I airdropped that screen recording to my my Mac. And then I clicked upload media, and it should pop right in here into videos. So there you go, it's right there on the side. I mean, it pops right there in the middle. You see how it's doing the scrolling motion? So I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put it at a 7% tilt, and I'm going to line it up with this iPhone. And you're going to have to zoom in so that you can get it really crispy. You know what I'm saying? So I want the bottom to line up as much as possible. And it's literally going to be like a hairline difference between the video and the iPhone. But you see there's like no line underneath. There is going to be some showing at the top, but I'm going to show you how to fix that. But first you want to click on the video, click position up here, and then send it backwards. You want it to be behind the iPhone picture. So let's move this up just a tad. Okay, there you go. So there's no line at the bottom. So how we're going to fix this line at the top is really easy. Go to Elements, type in square, and there is a square for you right there. We're gonna make this a little bit smaller just to fit the size of the iPhone. We're gonna put it at a 7-degree tilt as well, and then we're gonna change it to black. Stick this right on in there. And then we're gonna position this behind the video and the iPhone. So there you go. There's no showing of any background, and you have a cute little video. The next thing I did was add a couple pictures over here on the side. So I went to uploads. Reminder that I already had these uploaded into Canva, but all you have to do is click upload media and they should be there. So I used this photo, pop that in there, and then I used this one. So pop those in there. See, why is it doing this? It's being so weird right now. Whatever, we're gonna ignore whatever it's doing in the background, and we're just gonna keep editing because it's still there. Don't worry. I'm gonna go to frames, Polaroid white, and we'll move that out of the way so I can do the same to this one. Frames, Polaroid white, and just kind of put them where you want them to go. Oh, now you want to load, okay. Make them smaller. Do a little tilt. A little razzle dazzle. There we go. That looks super cute. So from there, I just added some text at the bottom. So I'm going to click text, add a heading. I think I put connect with me. Change it to white. Change it to whatever font you want. Click effects and click the lift. There you go. And then I'm just gonna click these 3 little dots and click duplicate so that it's like the same. And then I'm just gonna put my at Audry.rose. There we go. Then I went to elements, typed in Instagram, found this, I made it white, drag this down to the bottom and make it smaller, and then I centered this where I wanted it to go, and then I centered these to match with the Instagram logo. So that's real cute, guys. We're gonna make this shorter, just a few seconds, just so you guys can see what it looks like. And I'm going to take the animation off of this. Not the effect, but the animation. So make sure you take the animation off of the 3rd clip for the text, just for the logo. And then I'm going to actually add some animation to these at the bottom. So the connect with me, the Instagram, and the @ symbol, I'm adding the neon animation, and I'm making sure that there's no animation on this text. So let's see how it's looking so far. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You saw how that, like in between there, the name popped out? You have to go into transition and do the 1.3 second dissolve. So now we should be in business. I'm actually gonna up that dissolve a little bit. Let's see if that works. I really am not liking that. I don't remember what I did. Let me go over here and see. You know what? This one still has the neon effect on it, so I think I'm gonna put that back on and see if that fixes the issue. See, when I'm telling you I don't know what I'm doing, I literally just had to go through and figure this out. And this is what I mean when I say Canva is not meant for like making videos. Like, why is it different every time? I can't tell you why. I have no idea. Canva is not meant for doing all this stuff. Like, I wish I could just pop this in, pop this in, pop the text in, and have it be like cohesive, but you can't layer anything down here. So you kind of just have to work with this one, not frame, but like timeline. I don't know how to fix that right now. I really don't. It works in this video. I don't know why it's not working in the one that I'm making now, but girl, that's what I did. So now we're in the 4th frame. I'm gonna delete pretty much everything out of this, and I'm only doing this because I want the background to stay the same. I don't want the crop on the background to change. And I think I left my @ in there, so I'm gonna just center this. And what I want to do here is add like something that looks like my little YouTube thumbnail. So I'm gonna go to Elements, and I clicked Paint to get like a little paint stroke, and just find one you like. I really like this one. I'm gonna pop that in there, center it, and I changed this to the color white. And then I needed a little circle to go behind my photo. So I think I use this one. And I'm just going to pop this over here. And we're making it look like a little icon. So I made this nude. And then I found my photo that I used for my icon. And this is my icon on YouTube, so you can see what I'm trying to like recreate here. So I'm gonna pop this in there. I'm gonna go to Edit Image, and I'm gonna do Background Remover. And now I'm going to move it over this, and probably crop it to about here. There you go. So that's how I made my little icon. And then I went to Elements. I searched Subscribe. And I like this one, so I popped that in there. I'm just gonna make it smaller. And I wanted a little neon animation. I wanted to like flicker. So there we go. That's that. So let's watch it over again. See, this is not supposed to have animation on it. I just know it. It's just not. So I don't know why. What is happening? So that's the 4th frame, and then I'm just gonna duplicate this page and move it to the end because I want to use this text. Look at this, you guys. What is happening? I have no idea. Canva is so shoddy sometimes. Okay, I think we're back in business. There we go. So I'm just going to delete all this stuff. I left this in the middle again, so we're just going to center this. And we're making the outro right now, so that's what we're doing. But all I'm doing is just putting this at the top, and I put thanks for watching. And I'm gonna make the font a little bit smaller so that it will fit. There we go. Pop that in there, make sure it is centered. And there's your outro. And for your outro, make sure it's 10 seconds long. So this is your intro and outro for YouTube. Make sure you click download and download it as an MP4 video. And when you do it separately. So do the first 4 pages as one MP4 video, then click done and download, and then do another download where you only do page 5 so that they will be separate videos. So this is what it should look like, and it's gonna have your little Christmas music over top. And it's gonna be so cute. Forgot to add my transition again. Make sure to add your transitions, guys. Don't be like me and keep forgetting. There you go. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, that is how I made my intro and my outro for Vlogmas in Canva. It took me like 2 hours to do this. I was literally just like fiddling around, playing with it, figuring out what worked, figuring out what didn't, and I ended up really liking the end result. So if you want to like copy exactly what I did, go ahead, please do. I mean, I pay for these services in Canva, so if you have access to that, I totally want to give you the knowledge on how to do it yourself. Maybe you could switch some things around. You can play with the background, play with the colors, but now you know some little tips on how to finesse certain things, because it's really not like a all-inclusive video making software. So it's really more for like pictures and thumbnails and, you know, editing stuff like that, and editing like invitations, and it's good for stuff like that, but for video making it's not the best. But also, if you want to pay me to do one, I will totally do one for you, because I kind of want to start selling my services. I feel like I'm really good at things like this, and the fact that I figured it out in one day, it really motivated me to do Vlogmas, honestly, because I was like, oh, I have an intro? We're official. We're super official now. It is officially the end of Vlogmas Day 2, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Comment down below if you have any questions about anything that I just did. I will totally try to help you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.